During my school days, one of my teachers taught me a very important lesson about life. There was one situation where I was confused what to do, what is my role, and which side I should pick. And he taught me that you should always see that you are part of the solution and not part of the problem. Whenever you are down or stuck with any such conundrum situation in life, you should try to be a part of the solution and not part of the problem. This is why ever since this pandemic situation began 2 years back, right from first day, I have been trying to be a part of the solution. I've been trying to tell people, do not be afraid. Try to stay calm, stay positive, and you will be fine. But then people have told me, my friends or well-wishers, they have told me that you have no idea what COVID feels, and these hollow words of optimism don't score much. So here I am. Now I am down with COVID. Does it look like to you? No, unless I cough like this, you won't be able to recognize that Omicron or whatever variant you call it. Whatever. It's a flu after all. So, and I'm happy about it because after a long time I have fallen ill and it was necessary for me because the body needs such interruptions for its own homeostasis. But the important thing is that I'm not afraid. You cannot imagine the kind of pain I have felt on the first day as part of the headache because this was the first time I realized what was headache because now up until now I used to think that headache is a convert. There is nothing like headache, but now I know there is something called headache because I have realized this hammering from all sides. So it was first day. Now it is the third day, and I'm almost okay. I'm almost okay. First day it was headache, but I saw through that throughout the day, and it was just a matter of seeing the pain, hearing the pain, witnessing the pain, and experiencing the pain. That is it. I knew that I am not going to succumb because the succumb in terms of getting affected to an extent that I feel weak, I feel down to my bed. No, no, just that I'm isolating myself. Other than that, there is nothing for me to feel panic of. And I believe this is the situation with everyone if they do not panic. Do not panic because it's a fear, it's a panic that is the root cause of all these panic like situation that we are down with. So is everything all right with me? No. Uh, right now, as I speak, I do have 102 to 103-degree fever, but you won't be able to recognize this just by looking at my face on this video. So, but I am sweating, and I also do not believe in paracetamol because I think using paracetamol is shooting the messenger. Fever is not a disease. Fever is body's defense mechanism. It raises the temperature to counter any foreign invasion, any flu, any virus attack. But once we take this paracetamol, we are trying to bluff our own selves and we are trying to artificially cool down the temperature. That is probably not the best way, but if people want, they can do it. Go ahead. I am not using any medicine. I am not going to use even this because right from the first day, this ivermectin was in my wallet and I used to just skip it because I thought if ever I get contracted with this contagion, I will use ivermectin for 2 to 3 days and I won't even take any other medicine. So this is why this has got a bit crushed because it was in my wallet for 2 to 3 years, for 2 years, the last 2 years. But now, when I did test positive, I have not even taken this now. So what helps me be so confident that just on my 2 days, it has been just not even 3 days, 2 days. First day it was headache. Second day it was the night time, too much of coughing, and this pharyngitis kind of symptom. so I am not able to breathe out properly, but that's okay. I know that body runs on homeostasis. Now the problem these days is this. In earlier days when we used to fall ill, we used to get love from people around us. And love is the biggest homeostasis. So we used to recover quickly. So many times we may have had contracted this flu, this ILI, influenza-like illnesses. And we were okay in 4 days, 5 days, or maybe sometimes 7 to 8 days, 10 days, because of the care and attention and love from outside, from people around us. But these days, people do not give you love. They isolate you. They make you feel isolated, and this is the real problem. This is why I hate these lockdowns and everything. So, what is my biggest medicine? I will tell you. I will urge you to use this medicine because this is what I take. Just coconut water. Best thing. This is apple. This is orange. Apples and oranges. This is lemon, and I also have this carrot, this tomatoes, this salads, and this I cardamom, black pepper, and what do you call it? I don't know the English name for it, but these are the spices. And the place where I belong to, we are blessed with these kind of spices. This is why I don't need medicine. If you are not living in a land where you get these spices, then probably you need the prescription medicines and all that elements and compounds in the form of tablets. I don't need those tablets because I have these fruits. I have these spices with me. So this cardamom and this tulsi. What do I call tulsi in English? I don't have any other word, but in my area there are just too many good herbs. So I do I'm really not panicking, and as you can see, within 2 days, it has been just 2 days, I'm totally fine. And tomorrow I will post another video, and you will see that I'm absolutely fine. Now I'm not a superhuman. I made this video to instill a confidence in everyone who is afraid of the virus or the pandemic or the flus. Do not feel afraid. Do not feel afraid. We feel panic and fear more because of this enforced lockdown and these police vehicles. You can see the noise in the background. So these police vehicles, when they are on the street to enforce a lockdown, this creates something of a paranoia in our mind. This is a fear factor. But other than that, human beings, I have always believed human beings are a case of millions of years of evolution. So we are not that weak. And out of 380 trillion viruses, we have on this coronavirus, and it's quite possible that this virus uh, had a chance interaction with us sometime in the past, and we recovered. We have gone through worse than this, and we have recovered on our natural immunity without any vaccines, because now that I am not taking any medicine, any steroid, nothing, just I am recovering in 2 to 3 days, my body is generating an antibody which is natural, not like medication or tablets or vaccines or whatever, where they are releasing antibodies uh, using artificially focused, concentrated targets. So this is natural. This is why I am immune. So I am more immune for future. I'm actually happy about it because now it's finally done, and I'm relieved that it was just 2 days of pain. Now, why I am saying the biggest secret to stay healthy and happy in these times is is to just somehow bear the pain, the see through this 2 to 3 days, and then everything will be all right. All right. The problem is that we are too much afraid of the situation, this pandemic-like situation, and we don't want to go through this 2 to 3 days of pain. And because we do not want to go through this 2 to 3 days or 4 5 days of pain, we are being we are being taken for a ride by the authorities, and there are lockdowns after lockdowns and then mass and all these things. So if only the entire 9 billion people, the population all around the world, they said we are ready to go through this 3 to 5 days of pain. Open up. We don't need lockdowns anymore. So it's our earth, it's our planet. Come on, open up. We have gone through worse, and there are enough situations to feel scary about. It's not just the only thing that is going to be fatal and harmful in life. So if we have that kind of courage, then there was really no need to go through with to go ahead with these lockdowns and everything. But because we are afraid, so we are being forcibly imposed with lockdowns and these things. The secret is this: let's let's be ready. Yes, 2 to 3 days of pain, I will bear the pain. What's the problem? Why cannot you bear the pain? Because what is the biggest pain that you can imagine? What is the biggest pain? I will tell you, the biggest pain on earth is the pain during labor, the labor pain, during the time of delivery. Every woman goes through that pain, which is literally unbearable. It's like second death, coming back from second death. And every mother goes through such pain. So when they can go through that pain just for us, why cannot we bear the pain, which is not even half close to that pain? Why we cannot go through and bear this pain of fever and sneezing and coughing and headache for 2 to 3 days? What's wrong with us? Let's just prepare ourselves to bear and see through the pain for 2 to 3 days, and all those fears about this pandemic and everything will go away. I'm the living example. I'm the living example in front of you. And the reason for making this video is is to instill confidence in everyone. You will be fine. Just that you will have to bear the pain. The first day, the headache or the body pains will be literally unbearable. But this is what I'm saying. You will not die. You will not die from it. Believe me. So it will just be painful. You just have to bear the pain. That's it. First day, it will be unbearable. Second day, it will be slightly better. Third day, it will be dramatically better. And by fourth or fifth day, you will be mostly fine. So if you do not fear, you will be all right in about a week. Although human body is very, very complex, some people might need more time, but only a select few people, they need extra medical intervention in terms of the present medicines. But otherwise, most of us are fine if we do not feel the fear. Why? Because fear is not an absolute truth. There is nothing like fear in this world. Fear is very relative. One man's fear is another man's pleasure. So someone is afraid of heights. Someone likes to go for bungee jumping. Someone is afraid of water bodies. They cannot go near water bodies, and someone is enjoying the water sports. So there is no absolute fear. Somebody is afraid of dogs, somebody is afraid of cats. There are people who are afraid of cats. Napoleon Bonaparte, he was afraid of cats. But there are people who love cats. So it's very relative. This is why I'm saying do not feel the fear. There's no reason to fear the fear. Stay strong. Just be ready to bear the pain for 2 to 3 days, and you will be all right. It's my second day, and I'm telling you that I I do have fever. I'm not totally as strong as I am on any rainy day, but I am not feeling mentally weak. My body is feeling weak, yeah, but mentally I'm really as strong as I have always been. So let go of that fear, and you will be fine. And take care of the food habits. Resort to fruits. Use coconut water. It helps. Citrus fruits. Oranges help. Apples help. Take warm water and do gargle. salt water gargle works best. Take steam inhalation. This really helps. All the best.